A member of the inaugural Roanoke College softball team in 1997, Kari Whitney was the focal point of the Maroons' instant success in the first 4 years of the women's program.
We had a lot of great players on the team, wonderful talent, dedicated players, and that's what it took. And we were great friends on the field, great friends off the field, and that's what really just made us a family and made us really succeed.
Kary led on the field by hard work. There wasn't anybody who, you could never say that she didn't give 100% even in practice, diving for balls. The challenge was always there for her, so it made the rest of the infielders work just as hard.
She led on the field, she led off the field, and if she said something, you listened.
Laying the foundation for teams in the future, winning what started a string of 7 ODAC championships, 7 NCAA tournament appearances, and back-to-back trips to the NCAA World Series.
When the pressure was on is when she hit the best. Most people wouldn't, and they would choke at that point. If it was the 7th inning and she was coming up the bat, you could almost guarantee it was going to be a base hit, and typically it was going to be a double or more.
Couldn't imagine walking off the field without having left it all on the field. I mean, I can't say there was one game out there that I didn't give everything I had to win. I wasn't afraid to get hurt. I definitely wasn't afraid to get dirty. I don't think I ever walked off the softball field without dirt all over me.
As a junior, Kary was inspiring as the team captain. With an all-ODAC and all-state selection, she led her squad to the school's first ever ODAC championship and was named to the ODAC All-Tournament team.
She gave you confidence because she exuded it herself. We used to actually play a game, and on the mound she would say, "Meaghan, you have 5 pitches this inning. Meaghan, you have 6 pitches this inning." And every time it dropped or changed, and it was a fun little game to play. But she kept it fun, she kept it lighthearted, but she did what needed to be done.
I don't know of many practices that I let the coaching staff go home after practice was over. We stayed after pretty much every day, and Patti gave me quite a few bruises on my shins, to the point that after I finally got nerve damage on my shins, I finally wised up and got shin guards.
She loves a challenge, she likes to be pushed, and so I would tell her I could hit a ball by her, and she'd say that I could not. And every practice, probably for the first couple of weeks, there was a new bruise on her shin that I probably could have signed and said that I'd put it on there for her. And she just became better and better and better as a third baseman.
As a senior, Kary was named the school's first ODAC Player of the Year, Virginia SID State Player of the Year, the NFCA All-South Region, and NCAA Third Team All-American.
Yeah, my senior year I got quite a few honors, but without the team that I had, there's no way I'd have gotten those. You're not going to get somewhere unless you have a team of good players, and that's what we had. Good players, good friends.
Perhaps her most outstanding accomplishment, the 3-time All-ODAC selection led her team in her final season to the NCAA Division III Softball World Series, just 4 years after the inception of women's softball as a varsity sport at Roanoke College.
She was an instrumental part in getting us to where we went, getting us to New Jersey my freshman year, and getting us to through regions into the World Series the following year in 2000. She did everything she needed to do. She kept us together. She led us.
Not only did she do it on the field, but she was able to bring her teammates along to be able to get someplace very special that very few athletes ever get to experience. I mean, 8 teams each year get to make it to the national championship World Series, and that's out of 303 schools.
While Kary helped lead the Maroons to national prominence, her induction into the Hall of Fame is extremely personal.
It's a huge honor, and I can't say enough about what it means to me. And I know my father, passed away. I mean, he was my biggest supporter. So, knowing that he's watching down and seeing, me get this really means a lot.
Kari Whitney, Roanoke College class of 2000, and now 2010 inductee into the Maroon Athletic Hall of Fame.